Each fight does your sanity die. Sucking the light out, letting the dark inside. See a prayer so light leads your eyes. Oh, scream all you like, your gods can't hear you. Suicide, don't choke on your pride.
Hello, hello everyone! How is it going today? I'm excited as we continue. Snezhnaya. The best place, in my opinion, in the game they created. The town is gorgeous. The story so far is great. And I think it's going to be better now. At least soon. Because, you know, we still at Act 1. But Act 1 is nearly over. Which normally Act 1 is like the quests that introduce every new character on Snezhnaya. So far we got Piero. Well, briefly, but still.
Sure feels good to
We
get
got
away from my
Ayosha.
desk. Now, where's a good spot
Odette,
for a nap?
we got Child again. Sandrone again, that they're gonna be included in the quest. Now it's Tsaritsa. And I assume Valerie. And Scholar soon. Once they would introduce us to everyone. Probably I'll let you know later. I think Act 2 gonna be really quite something. And I don't think we're gonna finish this today. Unfortunately. But we'll see. So... I think we can start. I have nothing else to do. Now, did I forgot something? Is the volume of the game work? It seemed to be. So... I think we all fine. Oh. Okay. Oh god, I should not open YouTube. Open it by mistake, no. Okay, they're gonna reveal the true identity of Paimon.
Weapons need regular maintenance.
Oh well.
Take good care of them, and they'll take care of you when it
So-
matters most.
Let's continue. I wanna know what Paimon is. So we need to know in the future. Oh. You know, the room, it's similar to the amphitheater in Wuthering Wave. The design, I mean well, all rooms are like this. I so love Snezhnaya, man. I can't wait to explore it further. But we have a job to do first.
On me.
We have a little job to do. Got to see Paimon again. You still have your mic
We come
on?
here often, so we shouldn't stand out. Let's sit here.
Okay.
Now it's up to Vodyanitsa. Let's see how the
She's
conversation
so beautiful. I want her to meet Kokomi, by the way. I think they can become both friends.
Mr. Mitya, over here.
So they introduced us to Mitya and then Valerie after that.
Oh, sorry. I got a little held up on my way here. Now we have even less time than we planned.
That's what I say. Act 1 will introduce every character that's gonna be in the next three
Go ahead
patch.
and order some snacks and drinks. Whatever you
And
like.
after that, the
Let me
interesting
see.
part.
According to my schedule,
No, the
we
action
still have
part will
25
begin.
minutes left.
You're really pressed for time today, huh?
I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead singer is a very precious opportunity for me. I'm not about to pass it up. I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab this
What the
chance while
hell?
it's here, who knows when the next one will come around?
What the? Where
Well,
did?
it's very kind of you to make time just for me.
Where did this end come from? You know, guys, I just realized. I think it's the first time we have an entire side quest, mostly without Paimon. It's like the Paimon don't exist right now.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya is full of weird and wonderful things like that, so people tend not to bat an eye. I'm sure the same will go for the Eye of Grey and Paimon.
The reason I invited you out for tea and a chat today was to get some feedback from a true fan of the theater.
Well, I genuinely have nothing bad to say. No matter how many times I hear you sing, it never gets old. It always seems fresh and new somehow. Maybe it's because the more times I listen, the more details I notice. Or maybe you simply improve with every performance, delivering it better each time.
They seem to be a big fan of her.
Thank you! I'm delighted to hear that! Could you give me any specific examples?
Oh, yeah. The piece you sang today, for example.
What the hell is that
Beneath
end?
the frozen river? Hey, what's with you? I'm just praising a good performance.
What the hell is that end?
I always used to find that such a bleak and lonely song. But the more you listen,
Like, do we have a
the more you
companion or
realize that
something?
it's not as cold and nihilistic as it appears.
I wonder what that
Really dig
end
down
is.
into it, there's a certain level where you're surprised by the emergence of hope.
Wow!
I would be honest, I didn't
impressed.
expect this
I
character
didn't
to have an
expect you to
end
pick
like
up on
this.
that. Actually, I only tried out that angle after talking with a composer. Still, Beneath the Frozen River wasn't on today's program.
So you don't listen.
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
He wasn't there.
Almost every time.
Oh, well then, let me say a few words about that other all-time classic, Flying in the Wind from the Mountain Sparrow.
He wasn't
I
there.
didn't sing that one today either. My voice wasn't quite up to it, so I switched it out at the last
Freaking
minute.
idiot, man.
Oh, but,
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but you were at the theater today, yes?
No, he wasn't.
of course I was. Remember? I said hello to all the troupe members before the show started. You, Odette, and the others.
You're so bad at
So
lying.
what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose, of course.
Correct. I see. I see.
No, he's lying.
You find my singing boring, don't you? That's why you don't remember a single song. Looks like I'll need to cut a few from the program next time.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not it. I swear. All right. I'll be straight with you.
What the hell is that
I'm
end?
sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today. I enjoy watching your shows because the exquisite performances stimulate the mind. It always sparks some inspiration for my research. So, whenever I get stuck at work, I come to the theater for a change of pace. Odette's dance during the elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose today was simply incredible. It got me wondering what she's been going through recently.
Meeting the
That
killer
look
of her
sheer
master.
defiance in the face of utter tragedy? It was so
Of her mentor, I
inspiring.
mean.
I started scribbling in my notebook right away. Not that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think it was productive. By the time I snapped out of it, the entire show had finished.
So what you're saying is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
You're gonna die.
Unfortunately not. I'm sorry, I don't know which is more disrespectful. The fact that I don't always come for the show itself, or the fact that I missed your performance.
Both.
Seems like things are getting a little awkward.
Nitya just stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanitsa doesn't like, it's people who show disrespect for her performance.
I mean, I can understand that.
This meeting was so hard to set up. Don't tell me it's already falling apart.
Is she gonna kill him?
It's fine. I suppose this is affirming in its own way. At least, It shows that our performance really
Uh-oh,
touches
she's
people's hearts,
she's
right?
ready pissed. She want to
Don't let it
punch
bother
him.
you. It certainly doesn't bother me.
No, huh?
She's showing a lot of restraint.
She just want to punch him right now.
Well, I'll be sure to let Odette know how much you adored her performance.
Please don't say that.
Like
I
when you
always
is
loved
hot
your
coffee in
performances
his
too.
face.
It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today. I'm usually all ears.
I know, I can tell. That's why I value your opinion. I'm sure some people can't stand it when others praise their coworkers right to their face, but not me. No, sir.
Such a liar.
Fair enough. I still feel kind of bad, though.
But you know what I really can't stand? People who only show up to the theater to pretend that they're cultured. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There are too many of those people around. By the time
Like
they're walking out
you.
the door, they've forgotten all about the show. What's wrong? You look furious.
It's you, idiot.
I don't know if you've
You
heard
like
about
this?
the boss of the Iskra manufacturing plant. He isn't even a theater investor, but he always demands the same privileges as actual investors. Box tickets only, premium drinks, even the right to request specific songs.
Well played, Vodyanitsa. Seems like she's harnessing her rage to steer the conversation back on
Okay,
track.
that's a good thing.
Now that you mention it, I've interacted with that guy before. I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a benevolent businessman, but I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status. I hate that I have to prepare programs for guys like that. What's
Oh.
the big deal with that factory he runs anyway? I asked around a bit and heard some pretty shocking stories. Sounds like he's just another greedy capitalist.
Oh, really?
Probably.
Yep, the things people are saying are pretty damning. Low wages, insanely long working hours, equipment running around the clock. And as if that's not bad enough, he also strictly forbids his employees from giving any kind of interview. Project Stuja has now been extended so many times, we're at the point where crystal rations for the common folk are barely enough to survive on. Yet he even wants to get his greedy hands on them just to boost his own profits. If the rumors are true, he's in serious violation of the law.
Interesting. So you've heard about it too.
Yeah.
What? So it's really true?
Who knows? I've only heard the same rumors you have. But there's no smoke without fire. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out over it.
The rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
I don't know if he cared
Yeah.
that much.
Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want. That's clearly unfair. Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible. I
Okay.
never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodyanitsa. You really have a heart for the common person. Most Fae in your position have long been indifferent to the plight of humans.
Well, those of us who choose to live in human cities are naturally going to pay attention to any significant upheaval. Isn't the rooster a Fae himself?
Yeah, true. The mayor of Snezhnaya is a
surprised
Fae.
to learn that even someone with as much experience as him is getting so stressed out over Project Stuja. What is the end goal of this project anyway?
Killing a god,
This
I'm
is it.
sure.
We're finally going there.
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But since their conversation is so relaxed, he might just let something
Oh, I knew
slip.
he knew something about it.
It's stressing me out too. If I'd only made better progress with my research, things wouldn't have dragged on this long.
Oh, so your work is related to Project Stuja?
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm and not elemental energy. Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins.
Oh, that's...
But harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires enormous amounts of Kresnet crystal, from extraction to quantification to attempts at conversion. Progress has been
He's talking.
painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes by. Sometimes, I see people staring into space as if in a trance.
The Stellar
Could it
Lichman.
be that this new energy source has side effects?
So they want to create a new energy source.
No, it doesn't affect us because the energy is used for. Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry, I can't talk about that. I think we're all
They
just
used to
exhausted.
be
We've been
fed a
working ourselves
god.
to the bone for so long with so little progress to show for it. It's no wonder people are struggling to stay motivated.
Seems like I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have gotten so mad at you for not paying attention during the show.
I
Don't worry about it.
wanted to know what he
I
was
count
about to
myself lucky,
say.
to be honest. I don't envy the people who work closely with the Tsaritsa herself. I'd much rather be in my current position. At least I don't have to shoulder any major responsibilities.
So they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy. Yeah, censored by a scarf. Who would have thought?
Oh, dear. It looks like my time is up. I'm afraid I have to leave.
It's not a
I'm
normal
so sorry.
farm though.
We ended up barely talking about the theater.
That's okay. It was a pleasure chatting with you, really.
Let's make up for it next time. Yeah, hopefully once the work pressure eases up a little, I'll be able to focus more on the performance, and then we'll have more to discuss. We touched on some confidential issues today. I'd be grateful if you could keep it between us.
Yeah, if not, you're gonna. Valerie gonna show up.
That could have gone worse.
Nice job. Why was Mitya in such a hurry to leave, though?
Because this guy here.
Sorry, routine inspection.
I want this guy.
Okay, let's go.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work. He must have calculated that Valeri would find him here in exactly 25 minutes. That's frighteningly accurate.
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to ensure that important figures stick to their schedules.
Yeah. But it's kind of
Alright,
it.
time for us to get going too. Excuse me, check please.
We'll settle our check too, then.
Oh, hello there. Mr. Mitya paid the check before leaving.
Oh,
He also asked me to pass on a message. He said it was an honor to share his tea break with Miss Vodyanitsa and her two friends.
Wait,
he knew all this
So
time
he
we were
knew
there.
here all along? This raises a lot of questions. Did he deliberately mention the new energy source?
I
so that we
think he
could repair
did.
it? Maybe his work isn't confidential after all. Maybe the key here is the purpose of this new energy.
Sorry,
Guess
my
that's
model
the
would
next
fuck,
thing
I'm
to
not
look
there.
into.
Just checking something. Okay, no. My commit station is fine.
Vodyanitsa and Alosha have both left. Time to head back and call it a day.
And let's see Paimon. Sorry, I had to move. I expected to see more Valerie, but... How do I check my adventure journal? How can I see my journal? I think I need to go in the terrain. I think I need the terrain for that. Gonna check later. I have reward, but for what? Anyway, we're gonna check that later. Oh, I wasn't done there.
On me.
Oh, okay, it was the same building.
Here pretty early today. Paimon was just gonna mention that. After she woke up today, Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back to normal. But her strength still hasn't returned. Still, there's some good news. Paimon thinks she might have figured out the source of the problem.
Already?
It's like there's some kind of mysterious power affecting Paimon. Paimon's never felt this way before during any of her travels. She only started feeling this way since we arrived in Snezhnaya.
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
Maybe.
You're making that face again. You know, the one you get whenever you have a light bulb moment?
Maybe the new energy source is divine. And Paimon is linked to it. Maybe Project Suja is about Paimon.
So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here?
Maybe Paimon is an escape
That
subject.
might be why Paimon's feeling unwell?
Maybe Paimon is a test subject. They escape it all this time. Wait. What is Project Suja? It's about Paimon. Okay, just a crazy theory there. But what if Paimon is the weapon against the god? So only Piero and people closer to this know about it? And even thought Targaryen know everything? What could happen is the start of Project Suja. They maybe created Paimon. But something happened and Paimon escaped. But you don't remember that. She fell in the water or something. And, well, later she got fished by us. What if Paimon is part of the project?
Well, Media denied that the energy they're researching has any side effects. Although,
No, maybe
he did
not.
say that people working on the project have been having issues with their concentration and short-term memory.
But
And even
Paimon
so,
is non-human.
those are completely different symptoms from Paimon's.
Why are you not
It's
human?
pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell. But if anything, it seems like it's coming from roughly the same direction as the Armory Palace. Sure, Paimon's with you there, but how though?
It's an
The robot
anti-weapon
only
against
has a
God.
limited amount of intel. Oh, great point. They argue about Project Suja every day. If we could sit in on one of their sessions, good idea. Oh yeah, while you were out, Paimon tried all the yummiest looking desserts in the Potforia restaurant.
Jealous.
This one seemed right up your alley. So, Paimon saved some for you. Come try
Look
it once you
delicious.
finish writing your letter.
Can I try it before I write my letter? Oh, Paimon is sleeping. Spend until 2 days later. I'm about to go see some politics. That means we're gonna see Snezhnaya. You know, we're still in Act 1, by the way. It's a really long act. We played like 4 hours
Alosha replied,
yesterday.
he says that we won't be able to speak at the Vetcha, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors. Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnaya Vetcha.
I knew that we won't able to speak. That makes sense, cause I mean we not live there, so trying to look at the sky. Look, guys, the sky is not normal. It's like tree branch. It's like we're inside a dome. Oh my god, guys, I just have an idea. You know the dome with snow inside? The little dome and you can, I don't know what we call that, but you know the dome, there is, no, and sometimes a snowman inside. And when you shake it, there is snow. I began to teach Snezhnaya is basically this. There is a globe around Snezhnaya to prevent the god, if any principal, to stare at Snezhnaya. And I think it may be this.
On me.
And that's what made the blizzard and everything. There is a dome around Snezhnaya.
Will you be sitting in on a session of the Vetcha?
Sorry, I'm not taking interviews today. Oh good, you're here. The session's about to begin. Let's get inside.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa. Could you introduce me to your new friend?
No, it's not the time. We're gonna see both Snella and party on Ikino. Your batch officially begin. Simply I save until the end. As the rooster. Wait, we're not gonna see that? All I've net left root and then become reanimated. Okay. Ooh. The mayor.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production
Snella,
and consumption of Kresnik
the fifth.
Crystal show clear signs
Snella, the
of
rooster.
stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present. It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remotely located monster.
That really
Her
true?
Majesty the Tsaritsa is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively. A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
Ugh. This guy. This guy.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never seems to mind, but everyone else is getting tired of it. There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the table.
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the Kvass. Ever read it? Best-selling newspaper in town.
If
Not
I
the time
remember
for that.
correctly, you guys don't even have a sales permit. You have to sell from stalls on the street.
Are we gonna really
Okay,
talk
then.
about this?
Best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still counts.
Anyway.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further substantive issues
Arakino
to
is not
discuss,
there.
we will then proceed to a vote on this motion.
Snezhnaya
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably. But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less crystal than the average civilian family in Snezhnograd. It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how crystal is allocated, or we will soon face immense public backlash.
Talk about this family.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists only in
You
principle.
piece of shit.
In the real world, fairness is relative. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down?
Anything
Have you
just
factored
about
that
money.
into your equation? And do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by child. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long-standing policy?
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme in the anti-Project Stuja cohort. Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. That's what they seem to think. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project Stuja continues or not.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
They don't seem to
Child
like
by
each other.
speaking up for the armed forces.
What the hell?
Regraders struck back with style and a war of words.
What the hell
ensued.
are you? Okay. What a weird journalist.
Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support? The people have spoken. Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he
Oh
pushed
my God.
Regrader onto his back foot with a relentless barrage of questions.
Get out of
It
here.
had to be seen to be believed.
Just get out of
Now
here.
you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the Northland Bank when we first met. in
Yeah,
Rio.
but he don't anymore.
So, surely their relationship can't always have been this strained.
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Where is
Mr.
Alarkino?
Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
No, shut
Crystal
up.
distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for resource distribution.
I'm
The
so
most
curious
recent
about Project
reports all
Stuja.
point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration. To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic, clearly alluding
don't
to
need
social
you.
organizations like the Rokot in his words. With the notorious Lelek still active to this
Oh
day,
my God,
should
shut
the
up.
Rokot be held responsible? No, there is someone else to blame.
Wait. Where did she get that? Yeah, who is that Lelek?
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rokot are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility for their actions. As for Lilik, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rokot. Well, more like infamous. Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Vetcha are all that matter. So whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, He'll use whatever means necessary to get people to change their vote.
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against? Well, whatever the story is, his actions benefit us all. We stand with Lelek.
At least someone here wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. What you really need is more precise regional data, right? I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it. Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit.
That's how we're gonna meet the Druzhna girl.
But sadly,
she's
not present.
Oh no,
I will be
she's not
happy to
gonna
take
yeah.
a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return. The Commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuzha. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any practical support.
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a concrete and actionable plan is in place.
My apologies, Lord Rooster.
There are numerous issues to address here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and reporting lines.
He already in the Snezhnaya politics.
Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal. Follow the usual procedure, and it can be raised as a new motion for all parties to evaluate at the appropriate time.
In that case, I'd like to share one thought before the proposal is drafted. The issue of time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the official reports.
I kind of confused about it, everything they
the
say,
Energy already
but
collects regular statistics on each urban center and its surrounding area. Would these be of any use?
That's a good idea. I read every issue of Sviet-Lolaidovka's report, and although my focus is mostly on the section about equipment operation, the energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insights.
Be that as it may, does no one see an issue with using local data to determine crystal quotas? In the long term, it seems like a very risky solution.
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as we have the report from the Northland Bank's headquarters to corroborate it, no one will be able to fool me.
Very well then. It appears that this arrangement is acceptable to all parties.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers.
you need to sleep.
Today, the prima donna of the Korailievsky troupe attended a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha in the company of a most charming young lady. The question on all our minds is, what is the true nature of their
Oh my god, go away.
Anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to interview the troupe. Got it?
Take the opportunity to expand the stance of the Project Stuzha. I miss Charlotte. We ignore her, of course.
Now then, if there are no further contributions from those present, we shall proceed to the final vote.
Hey, check it out!
Oh, it's the guy.
Made him vote against. Why now?
Who the hell is this?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project Stuzha total 61%, securing a clear majority.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Who is Lelek?
Chuganov. I see. Lelek strikes again.
Yes.
Who is
Go,
Lelek?
Lelek. Once Project Stuzha is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback.
I can taste our victory already.
Who the hell are
In
you?
accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuja will remain in effect until the next Vecha period. Finally, may I remind us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
Can I go there? Yeah, I can. Come on, Markai, let's crash everything. So there is 3 seats. Funny Snezhnaya is here.
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting Chukhanov to vote against Project Stuja. Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project
Unless
Stuja
someone
is basically
is...
just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during
Maybe
the winter.
Lilac.
But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down.
Maybe Lilac
The
tried
extra demand from
to
the public would have to be filled from
threatening
somewhere.
him.
So logically, the factories would have to take the hit. I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session. He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty. But
Let's
that's a
prevent
week-long
that.
process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vecha agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far.
But if that happened...
Exactly. And as you know, he's a very selfish person.
I don't know, I don't know
I
him.
was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions. My plan was to convince him that the whole thing was completely unfair. Rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stuja. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited energy to work with. But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Just like with everyone
Lilac.
else who... Yeah. No one knows why Lilac is so obsessed with ending Project Stuja, but by the looks of it, he's inching closer and closer to success.
Maybe
Lilac
Stronova?
must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe he knows the full truth of Project Stuja. Maybe my next step should be to focus on him.
All right. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Shall we head out?
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here during the debate.
Oh.
I didn't take you for a political enthusiast.
No, I'm not ready.
Greetings, Harbingers. I just happened to have some free time today, and my new friend here thought it might be fun to check out the Vecha.
Ah, Odette must have introduced you. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should head back to the troop.
Sure. Break a leg and all that. Thought it might be fun to check out the Vecha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a captivating enigma. To others, he's the bane of their existence. No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir.
Trying to find out who he is.
You want to look into Lelik? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered. What do you think, Sandrone?
I think, yeah.
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually manages to expose Lelik, it'll be doing Pulcinella a favor. In return, it seems fair to let her in on what we've learned so far.
My thoughts exactly.
I want to
Sharing
see
is caring, after
Alarkino.
all. Head back to Glupov and grab
The only
the
one
files on
missing.
Lelik. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visitor's permit.
As you command, child, sir.
In that case, Since we're going to be waiting anyway, I'll have someone brew a pot of black tea.
I want to see out Arcano, man. He's the only one missing.
One common thread among the many incidents Lelik has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him.
I'm so happy that child is back.
Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene
But I want
and
to
leave
see
a
his
threatening
family.
letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime scenes ever yield any clues
I want to
his
see his
identity.
family. It's about time we see them.
So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter surveillance.
Yes, and to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously. Somehow, Lelik slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses, nor the slightest trace
Could
of a
it be
break-in.
Ayosha?
If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without
Because
warning. Not that that's ever happened so far, but the thought is enough to scare these people sleepless.
no, I think it's just a normal dude. Because I mean, mostly the old character that they introduce.
It's
Then no
hard to
one is
believe
there.
that a human being could pull this off
be
flawlessly
this.
every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Unfortunately, no one's found anything yet. Careful, don't underestimate me. Although truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelik being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have the motive.
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
Gert.
There's no denying that Master is strong, but meticulous. We can only hope.
She's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
We should have seen him with that because he kicked his ass.
Odette? Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills are solid, and she's always calm under pressure.
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low. But yeah, much more accurate than your previous example, at least.
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
But why she
What do
wouldn't
you
do
mean?
that?
Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it, the Rokot would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
It's true that in the trailer though, he put a knife near a neck of someone. Which was probably the guy. So I begin to think it's maybe true. Because she's not a ballerina, she's an assassin too.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when. So she could choose the perfect time to act.
Is she Lilac?
Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory? Still, what reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project Stuzha?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Unfortunately, she isn't back yet.
Where is she?
Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was.
Yeah, I can understand
She
that.
gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project
Because it's
Stuzha.
because of that project
The
that
reason
Rosaline
being,
is dead.
her father passed away during the early stages of the project.
Oh.
That was back before it had been named Project Stuzha, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and I weren't exactly close. We had tea together a few times, but that was about it.
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a Fatui, and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story. After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during a performance and could never dance again.
And she killed herself.
Odette was only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance. So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end, the solution they agreed upon was to have Odette join the Fatui.
So she,
right, because the
she
alternative
didn't join
would
by
have been a one-off
choice.
compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining
So
up
she didn't
was
join the Fatui
definitely
by
the better
choice.
option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui.
It's just a theory, a possibility. But as a motive for Odette to become Lelik, it holds up. That said, I have no idea where Odette's head is at right now, or what her conflict with Rosaline was about. Plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out. Yes, but there's not much point in discussing that now.
But where is Alarky
Yeah,
now?
back to Lelik. Since our investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to lose by trying a new angle. Funnily enough, Tonya and I had actually made plans to go to the theater tomorrow to watch Odette's rehearsal. Unfortunately, thanks to this Lelik situation, I'll be stuck working overtime again. Which means you can go to my place.
Finally.
No point wasting the ticket. Plus, you'll get to meet Tonya.
We are about to meet this family finally.
Spirit Seeker.
This place.
Quite the classic ballet. It was passed down through Odette's mother's family for generations, though it hasn't been performed in years. But Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally, it's not really my kind of thing, but since she's my little sister, I had to figure something out.
I've actually seen it several times before. The story's pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recovering her memories along the way. It's a tale of love and regret. So not exactly reinventing the wheel, at least by today's standards. But when that classic melody kicks
There
in
is a lot of
and
yapping
the
right
lead
now.
character begins to dance, it always gets me. It really is beautiful. Not an easy dance to do justice to, though. I know it's always been Odette's dream to perform this piece, but I'm not sure she's really ready.
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, we should wait until her performance is over before we respond. I'll let you take it from here, comrade.
So you're gonna see his place? Are we gonna see Child place? Finally. No, I think we're just gonna meet his sister. Okay, wait a minute, that's annoying me.
Try to keep up. Yeah. Yeah.
That don't work.
Yeah. 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 Try to keep up. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta do it that way then. That would be less complicated. The music is so good.
Yeah. Huh?
Sounds like you've made a ton of progress today. It's good that everything's going so smoothly. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from Odette. Either way, Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person. Sure, she might have done some pretty extreme things, but Paimon bet she has her reasons. Maybe this is going too far, but like, with everything she's managed to do so far, wouldn't it make more sense in theory to be even more, you know, heavy-handed?
Don't look like a bad
Why leave a
person.
letter when she could, well, we know there are plenty of other ways to keep people in line, right? The point is, she could have gone further, but she didn't.
Would say she didn't.
If it is her, she's got some principles at least. Yeah! Well, all you can do is follow the facts wherever they... No change, really. But that thing Paimon told you about yesterday? Paimon feels like she can sense it more clearly now. Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon itch for an adventure. If only she could be there with you so we could experience it all together.
I can understand.
I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone.
Me neither.
But don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Guess it's just one of those things. Never mind. Paimon will behave herself and keep resting.
If Odette is Lelek, she may well have inside information on Project Stuzha. Her father was involved with the project's early implementation and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end.
But maybe.
It's hard to imagine she could have
But
gotten
why
this far
now?
without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions. When she spoke to us as a member of the Fatui, how much did she let on? And how much was she hiding? Only time will tell. Maybe tomorrow everything will be answered.
Hey look! It's snowing! Could be a tough day ahead. Make sure you wrap up warm tomorrow.
Oh, first act is done. I guess some action is coming soon. And where Renova will show up, by the way. Why is she gonna show up? Gonna show up at the end like rare. That would be the same. She's gonna show up like rare at the end. At the end, we're gonna help the fight Grab Ranger. Okay, it's part of the story now. If it's snowing, it's not a good thing.
Ooh, it sure is cold today. I wonder how much heavier the snow's gonna get. Here to see Odette? I just need to see your tickets for the preview. Perfect. Thank you. I'll hold on to your tickets. Come on in. It's freezing outside.
Why there is a snowstorm? That's not normal. There is a blizzard. Suddenly. Are we gonna meet the child sister?
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after the show's over. Then I'll go find Odette. Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. So I'm guessing Tonya's already here somewhere.
Mitsuya is
there
here.
Anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Let's see. It's a small audience.
Mitsuya
Makes
is
sense
there.
for a preview.
Battery is next to him.
I do see some familiar faces. Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh, and is that Mitya? And that Fatui officer, Valeri. Guess he must be playing cat and
Oh,
mouse
he's
with
an
Mitya
electro.
again.
Yeah, his vision is in goblet.
Oh no. It looks like the show's starting, and I still haven't found Tonya. Never mind. I'll just have to take a seat for now and see if I can catch her afterwards.
Where's Tonya? We didn't even see her. And I would have the same outfit. What the fuck? This is so stupid. Why they put me the old outfit? What about with this scarf, man? Oh. Is that normal? Oh, it's an attempt to kill her. Okay, it's... Whoop, it's cold suddenly. Uh-oh. People are feeling cold suddenly.
Hello, members of the audience. I'm a staff member here at the theater.
I think their energy is about to turn off.
Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnayan ballet, Spirit Seeker. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and audience members present today. Could I kindly ask the audience to please come up onto the stage?
Oh, this is Tonya over there.
All right, everyone, huddle
This
in a
is
little more.
Tonya.
Now, look
They
at
have the same
camera.
hair
1,
color as
2,
child.
3.
This is Tonya, the young lady there. Ayusha is there too. That wasn't a big
Are you
audience.
quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch Miss Odette's new show with me. And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future, I heartily encourage you to take a leaf out of my book. Find some soul-nourishing pastimes to enrich your time outside of work.
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point. This is not time outside of work. These are working hours.
Working hours and non-working hours are just a social construct. Human technology can never advance if we're too rigid in our thinking, Sarge.
May we leave now?
Already? I mean, I was kinda hoping to soak up the atmosphere for a little longer, but... No? Okay, guess I'm pushing my luck. Didn't seem like too much to ask, but fair enough. Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours. Lead the way.
This is Tonya.
That has to be her. She's the only person in the audience around Tonya's age.
And that she have the same child color.
Excuse me? Are you Tonya? Huh?
They have the same hair color.
Today, so I took his ticket. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the trouble.
So it's his sister. He's sick. Oh no.
What's wrong? Are you sick?
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
So that's why Child worries so
Maybe
much.
she caught a cold on the way here because of the weather?
Child gonna be furious or something. Wait, what the fuck?
I haven't
Open
seen
the
snow
door.
like this in a long time. It's most unusual.
It's
I know.
not normal.
It's completely white out there. You can barely see a thing. I've never seen such heavy snow in my life.
Wouldn't it be Reno, by the way?
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky not to freeze to death in this weather, let alone find your way.
Well, look at that. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back after all. What do you think?
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful chance to take a break. We owe it to ourselves to make the most of it.
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far from here that always keeps plenty of extra blankets on hand for guests. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets?
He won't come back.
That way, anyone in a hurry can wrap up warm for the journey back. Just remember to return them next time you're over this way.
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that trouble.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Wait here.
He won't come back.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back as soon as I get my blanket.
He won't come back.
So, are you expecting us to go back to the Armory Palace wrapped in blankets too?
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3.5 hours after Operation Showtime begins, an armed squad will be sent to collect
Oh
us.
my god, he's ready,
Will
man.
escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so any weather-related risks must be eliminated.
I look at his
Operation
arm, it's
Showtime?
It's
So,
honestly
wait.
mechanical.
Every single time you drag me back to work when I sneak out, it's a whole official operation? I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think you should stay here for now. You seem a little under the weather.
Sure. My brother might come pick me up in a bit anyway.
Time to get to work. I should head backstage and find Odette. I need to look her in the eye and ask her about Lelek.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Today is just a dress rehearsal, so Miss Odette won't be meeting with fans. She's taking a well-earned rest right now. Sorry, but that area is currently off limits to everyone except the cast and crew.
Huh. Bad timing, I guess. Well, I might as well stick around. I doubt Odette will be leaving before the snow lets
Why
up
the
in any
fuck
case.
is that snow though? It's Ronova, I'm sure. Ronova is doing that snowstorm. Cause in the trailer, we
What
see
happened to the
Piero.
gentleman who went to fetch the blankets?
He never came
How
back.
has he still not returned?
He's dead. Because in the trailer we see Piero outside and there is a blizzard. And say, Ronova, what are you doing here this time?
I was thinking the same
Something
thing.
like this.
It's still snowing very hard. Do you think something might have happened to him?
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who make empty promises and fail to deliver. Well, I have to treat my employees like that on occasion, but that's different.
And even his army don't come back. His operation, they don't come.
You seem anxious, Mr. Valeri.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by now. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have shown up by now, barring exceptional circumstances.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Yeah, it's not a normal snowstorm.
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya. And a snowstorm is certainly not one of them.
Yeah, they probably
Why
used
don't
to
you
it.
go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for your orders before they dare come in.
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your side for even a moment until I have escorted you back to the Armory Palace.
This doesn't look like an
Why are
ordinary
you showing
snowstorm
him
to
was
me.
fighting in the trailer though?
That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air. Either that, or my eyes.
Yeah,
were
it's
playing
not a
tricks
normal
on me.
snowstorm.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen yet. Spare us the ghost stories.
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. I assumed you were looking for me and Vodinitsa. Odette's still backstage. Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there. I've been working backstage this whole time, so I didn't even notice. No wonder the audience hasn't left yet.
It's not a big audience though.
Is weather like this rare even in Snezhnaya?
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never in the city. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the wild. This is something else.
Ronova.
It's not normal.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal,
This is Ronova
could it
work.
have anything to do with that monster people have been talking about?
That monster
We
people.
can't stay cooped up here forever.
That monster is Ronova,
Someone
let
needs
me
to go out
guess.
and take a look. No need. I have plenty of experience with snowstorms. Besides, I work here while you're an audience member. Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes. In a snowstorm, you gotta look after your toes above all else.
Heading out, my man? Be careful. I've been told the snowstorm eats people alive.
Thanks for the advice. I am planning to be careful. I just want to take a quick look at the situation out there.
He won't come back. Oh, he did come back.
He's back! He's back! How was it? What's going on out there?
Did you see any soldiers patrolling the area?
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. I didn't see a single soul. And something in the air gives me the creeps.
We are in another
This
plane.
isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent events in our nation. I strongly advise everyone to stay here until the snow dies down.
Are you serious? So all of us are trapped here now? That sounds a little far-fetched to me.
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck in that weather.
This just turned from a minor delay into a major hassle.
I just
We can
realized
only hope
Mixia
that
is
our
really
friend who went
small.
to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able to read her a bedtime story tonight.
Huh? What are you all still doing here? Whoa! It's snowing
I don't think they
hard.
have something to do with that be their leg though. I mean, what's the... Why she did a deal with Renova? I'm pretty sure it's Renova work.
So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is terrible. Luckily, it was just a dress rehearsal today, so there aren't too many people
Okay,
here.
that's why there's not many
On
people.
the bright side, the theater's always well stocked with supplies. If the snow still doesn't let up as we get into the evening, You can spend the night here, everyone. At least, I assume that's alright? Odette?
Maybe that's
Fine
what
by
she
me.
wants.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstances. My thanks to the theater for being so accommodating.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get home too?
Oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please
Oh
do
my
not let tonight's
God.
snowstorm stop. This
Shut
is a
it.
golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the 2 top stars in all of Snezhnaya. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way. Behave yourself, or you'll be begging for that blizzard.
He's
Getting
really
colder.
pissed.
We need to keep the indoor temperature up. Close the door and lock it tight. Let's head somewhere warmer.
Great Nocturne. I'm pretty sure it's Ronova doing this. See what's going on. Okay. Make mistake with it here, gotta know him well. Yeah, fan of audit. He often take part-time job at the Kureski Theater. Myself. Me, the 4th Descender. I traveled from beyond the star. Okay.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. You don't need to use any force whatsoever. All you have to do is show them the rope you plan to tie them up with. Do you know why?
I don't. Do tell.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap
I think it's
coarse
part about that
rope leaving
plan, but
creases on their precious million more
oh,
coat.
she could do a
They'll do
snowstorm like
whatever
that.
you ask to avoid that fate.
Unexpected, but
Maybe
funny
she made a deal with the
nonetheless.
god of death.
Tell me another one.
Oh, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid to do odd jobs for rich folks.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra manufacturing plant.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I've ever heard of.
Okay.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants a Harbinger-level response. I wonder what the issue is. The storm, or something else.
Sarge, the day you learn to let go and just enjoy moments like this is the day you'll finally understand the meaning of life. Ah, why, hello, ma'am. I believe you were the one sitting at a nearby table back at Podvorye Restaurant. Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from the Energy Commission.
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. Armory
I can't wait to
Palace
play
Royal
that guy.
Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Miss Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. Any idea what that could be about? I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed me spacing out during her performance?
No idea.
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work related to Project Stuzha?
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they wanted me to...
Shut up.
Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything. Sorry, Traveler. As you can see, I'm afraid this pleasant chat will have to end here.
Soon I'm gonna know the truth.
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage before. I didn't know you were coming today. Hey,
I suppose.
have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you spoken to him?
I'm with you. This could be just the chance we need.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I want to know why he suddenly changed his stance on Project
Because of
Stuzha.
all that over there.
What exactly happened before the most recent Vetcha vote?
He got
For the
rid
God, or just out of personal interest?
Shh! There are other people around. Don't say the R word.
I'm gonna see all that at the end.
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for me to...
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave. But don't... hello?
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you. I'm used to it by this point. I take medicine for it. My brother usually helps to get it ready for me.
What happened with
Chad
you?
must take great care of his sister. He's never mentioned Tonya's illness, though.
You know, I actually find this whole thing kind of exciting. Stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. It's pretty cool, don't you think? Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school trip turns into a magical adventure. I've always wanted something like that to happen in real life.
That is very worrying, though.
I'm fine, really. Just got a little overexcited.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
Chad is very worrying right now. Unless time had stopped. Okay, I mean...
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette's performance was one of the best I've ever seen. Even compared to an actual show.
I couldn't agree more. Especially considering the weight of the subject matter. It takes a truly seasoned professional to do justice to a theme like love and regret.
What is it?
Do you think we were coming on too strong? Odette's ignoring us again.
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my, that's very flattering of you. Thank you. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance ready.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the subject of Lelek. I need a chance to speak with her in private.
Ow.
So unfair. Talk about double standards.
And now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
Oh, wait. What if Lelek is him? What if he's Lelek?
How's it looking, Alosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
May I have your attention, please? The storm is unlikely to stop tonight, and it'll be even more dangerous outside at night than it was during the day. We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay on site overnight and avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer.
Why someone would sleep on
I'll
stage?
pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama
I agree.
about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
The slumbering Evian.
What?
Ebony Principal.
Gotta admit, I didn't get that one.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though, I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, she'll probably realize what's holding me up. I wonder if she's feeling any better yet?
I'm gonna
She
see
hasn't been
Paimon.
getting any worse. Still, I should try and get back first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna see Paimon. Oh. What the hell is this?
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us.
Wait, what the fuck?
Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozing.
Huh?
There's no way you've forgotten.
What the
Come
hell?
on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Huh?
Here we go again. The endless march toward survival.
What the hell?
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out.
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace.
The
If you
hell?
ask me, they're just lying to themselves.
What the fuck is going
We're the
on?
only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
What the hell?
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will.
What the hell?
Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Death, run over.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already...
What
can't
the
do this
hell is
anymore.
going on?
I've had enough of being forever on the run.
I'm so confused right now.
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be worth it.
What the hell is going on?
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're lying too. There is no end to this path. It keeps going up forever.
Where the
There was
fuck
never
are
any
we?
hope to begin with.
I'm so
The cult of the
confused
Black
right now.
Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am. I think I'll take my chances with the Black Mist over this perpetual torture.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists, I'm just too weary.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, I hope that you both find peace within the Black Mist. Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity is laid bare. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on, the outcome was both inevitable and irrevocable.
What the fuck?
Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the Black Mist. It's just you and me now. Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once
What
again.
the fuck is that Black
No
Mist?
one knows how to stop its advance for good. Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought for us. Huh? Are you really that sleepy, Traveler?
The fuck? Are we back to reality?
Somebody come!
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong?
Is it morning already? What's all the commotion?
What the hell happened?
Sounds like it's coming from next door. I should check and see what's going on.
What the hell happened? The two that gave out the black mist?
Don't look, Miss Tonya.
Okay.
What happened to them?
Oh. Are we playing Clue? Missy, I know something. Yeah, Ronova have something to do with this. I mean, it's involved death. What is involved death outside Ronova?
Two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow I knew this was going to happen. I knew that they would be the ones to die. Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of premonition? I can't remember what it was.
Let me take a look.
I think we have a soldier with us.
No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies, no signs of a struggle, and no skin discoloration caused by the buildup of toxins.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away. This is so sudden.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
You behind this, I'm
Even
sure.
then, the odds of them both dying of sudden complications on the same night are extremely low.
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes, nor does this appear to be a suicide.
Murder then?
Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see if the snow had stopped. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on. I had no idea they were...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chukanov heading this way, I followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no way someone could have come in from outside.
It's
correct?
You mean
it's
an
Mitya.
intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have
I
noticed
think
if
Lelek
anyone
is
had tried to
Mitya.
open it.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own shortly. Go. There is no time to waste.
We're playing Clue, guys.
Nothing on your end either?
Backstage is clear.
I like it.
No signs of suspicious activity.
We checked the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could hide.
That's something to do with one of, I'm sure.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passageway wide
It's
enough for a
involved
person
death.
to fit through?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel to avoid buying a ticket,
Someone made
they'd
a
have
deal
sealed
with
it
her.
off ages ago. I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside, and there's no sign of anyone entering or leaving.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints.
That means
or
one of the
water stains.
culprits is us.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it? The ones where the killer is One of us.
Blue.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Could he be right?
I mean, we're playing
Hard to
Clue.
imagine something like that happening in real life. Set in a
Why not?
theater during a snowstorm, a murder takes place and the killer is among us. It's such a classic trope that it seems unbelievable.
Looking at who the killer targeted
And
the
again.
clean entry and exit, it all adds up. I know what this is. It's obvious now that I think about it.
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning. Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it, Lelik?
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Yep.
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuzha. Always works alone. I've read the case files at the Armory Palace. Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov. What do you know about Lelik?
Keep threatening him. He's him.
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuzha at the Snezhnaya. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked.
My answer.
But Project Stuzha cannot be so easily shaken. Not with the rooster in charge.
Well, the answer our
So
question.
he really was threatened by Lelik. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The lives of the wealthy are but refuse in your eyes.
I think we lost him.
Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me! I'll do whatever you want! Just stop playing these mind games!
You are.
Is this really Lelek's doing? Would Odette really do something like this? If Odette really is Lelek, this seems out of character. But then again, how well do I really know her?
I don't think it's her.
I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory
I think
about
in mid,
Lelek's
yeah.
true identity. But if I reveal it now, I'll be putting Odette in the line of
Yeah,
fire.
especially it's not
What
her.
should I do? I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard, he's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelik did want to threaten you, why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
True.
Odianitsa doesn't know that
I need to
Lelek
be right
knew
back, guys.
Odette, but her assessment is pretty much identical to mine.
Be right back. I need to better.
So you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense.
Just to get some chess. Anyway, it's not like.
Require this time.
Do I require something?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
It's about time they decided, Proc, to make that. Please continue like that for your verse. Why now? It's so great. Vice Commissioner Jackass, right? Oh, Vice Commissioner Jackass. Strike again. I swear Suna is 7 there. It's that top of the air is for my blood pressure spike. Yeah, Vice Commissioner Jackass. Had to stave off my recent online. No, I don't like him. He's. Ah, god damn it! We'll put the door on their own.
I
Ah.
need this in my life right here.
Wow.
What a clown.
God damn it.
Stuffed animal.
They were door the hole. I didn't see the hole.
Do you have a favorite
God damn it.
What? How do I...
I died. DK remembering. King Carol is back in action. Oh. Bandit anyway. I'm so happy right now. I can't believe he's here. So, yeah, but well, I don't know if it's our daughter. But you have a child with Pyra. You have a child with Mitra. And you had a child with Nia. Yeah, it's a womanizer.
We can
The
and we
Sugar
do.
Rex.
As you are now. It
Yeah,
doesn't
this
matter
man
how
was
much you
busy.
want it.
I wonder.
Alpha will swat you down
Then he
like
got them
flies.
farewell. I think she's dead. Miranda, I don't care about you. I never really cared. Roses. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Please die, please die, please die. Yes! Yes! I got that motherfucker. God damn it, I got him. Finally. Go to hell, freaking Sting. Oh my god. What about time, God, before he killed everyone? You know, Red, it can help me push, you know? Instead of just watching me. Maybe you could help me push. Fuck you, Red, I hate you. You don't even help me pushing the stuff. Why? Would it be faster? But won't mind. I don't think he realized the way he said this. Let's go, Varka. Oh my god. That's cinema, man. Oh my freaking god. This is pure cinema, man. I love it. Oh, wow. You want to close the sky. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Wait, did I get it?
Yeah, you got me. Oh, wow.
He walked right in front of it.
Oh, wow.
And
That,
it got him right in the head.
wow.
Karma's great.
That was a great one. I need to clip this. Oh my god. I got it. I got caught in this. I forgot about the
Where are people?
Oh, they didn't die. What the hell?
No.
Sorry, Dragon.
Hey, what the fuck? I was stuck in the portal. I was like jumping in the wall. I was stuck there. What the fuck? I was basically stuck.
Always get back up.
Surface of the water.
Oh, come on. Let me out.
Okay.
I hope you guys don't die. It would be funny. Everyone died because they tried to get me. Okay.
I think the small one's a hidey hole.
Yeah, it's like a magical girl thing. That's how I feel, at least. It's magical girl time. Time for magical girl. This is
sure
sad.
have grown, Nadia. I'm
Wow.
so sorry I never made it back all that time ago. Who would have guessed I'd get a second chance like this?
This is really a good reunion.
So beautiful. I couldn't be prouder to call myself
Aww.
your brother.
That's so cute. I like this moment. This is a good, yeah. So, yeah. Bring it on, bitch. Bring it on. And does this begin? It's time to do a window update. Why the computer is in the middle of nowhere? Such a good song. Hello? I think, guys, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. Okay. I was stuck. That was weird. That was really weird. I was really stuck. That was... I thought he was a nice guy. You like her. But I agree with him.
Aside from the Divine Blade's flights of whimsy, everything's finally calmed down now. I think we can set off without any regrets.
I like when they end this. Application denied. End of the story.
Oh. Right. You were planning to
Came
leave
back.
soon, weren't you?
Like for the clue game. You know, it's still weird not having Paimon with us this time. What's something like this? Paimon with his glasses and mustache. That's what she would have probably do right now.
Miss Vodianitsa, why do you suddenly feel the need to speak in Lelek's defense?
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share my point of view. Also, I don't think the Rokot is as bad as you're making it out to be.
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you tell us who the killer is?
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the discussion.
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
Yeah, you are.
So there's still a good chance that Lelek is right here among us. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside. I have to get out of here.
Yeah, but you stuck there.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers couldn't get to us. Go out that door, and you might not live to tell the tale.
Which happened to one of us.
Lelek is? They're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man. You're safer inside.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises until further notice. Because as things stand, every one of us is now a suspect.
Excluding himself.
Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
Something about a black mist. Should I tell them that? That Odette is...
You're right. That was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one suspected my... Oh, phew. It's just you. I thought someone was eavesdropping.
You'll never be careful.
Since and I were on the same page earlier, I think I should share my thoughts with the Rokot members first.
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's definitely on track to be the juiciest this whole year. Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make me look? Lelek has been right under my nose this whole time, and I didn't notice a thing.
It's a theory.
Actually,
It's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain sight is the best strategy.
So yeah, it's maybe not her. We're not sure.
And now that you mention it, the more I think about it, the more sense it seems to make. It all adds up. What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a Fatui, a member of the Rokot. Now, Lelek.
Did you mention that in the trailer?
Exhausting. I just want
The
to give her
animated
a hug.
trailer.
I guess since I've always known her as
Let's
a
go
member
before
of the
Lelek
Fatui,
show up.
it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelek. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui, what reason could she have for being so opposed to Project Stuzha?
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to everyone earlier, does that mean we're all on the same page here? Yeah. Lelek may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, she's never crossed the line. If anything, her actions
That wasn't her
benefit the
story.
poor.
Forgot to turn my
We need
mic
to
off.
confront her face to face.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelek?
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now, we'll work on the assumption that she didn't kill anyone, and see how much she's willing to tell us.
I don't think it's her. I think it's Mitsuya. Mitsuya. Or whatever.
Now's her chance. Odette's alone. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think it's her.
Hey, Odette.
I don't think it's Lelek.
What is it, you guys?
Shh. Keep your voice down. We need to talk.
No, she's...
So, you're Lelek, aren't you?
Oh, come on. What the hell is...
Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. Just hear me out first. None of us believes you kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those 2 people last night, it wasn't you. Traveler was the first to figure out your identity, but she kept quiet during the discussion just now.
It's a theory, man.
Still,
It's not even
clear
true.
where the group consensus is heading. Everyone believes Lelek is the culprit. If your identity is exposed, you'll be in a really bad spot.
She's not Lelek. What? Okay. I get it all wrong.
We're your colleagues.
It's a theory.
We know what kind of person you are. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. So, can you clue us in? Tell us everything. The more we know, the more easily we'll be able to cover for you.
It's not even... Is she really Lelek? Is
Yes,
she...
I'm Lelek.
Okay, no.
And no, I'm not the murderer.
So she's Lelek
And
ready.
Thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
So she's Lelek.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lelek? Here?
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Shuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky guess, but it caught me off guard. But after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
We still have a murder to solve.
Are you sure you don't
So
need a
Mitsuya is
second
the murderer,
opinion?
probably.
Given the circumstances... Mr. Valeri! What?
Oh. Okay. God, that wasn't long. Okay.
So... Odette is Lelek?
But she didn't kill anyone.
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime I please. I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelek. But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer, which means that someone else is. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
Ah.
Is this really the truth, Miss Odette?
That's confidence, all right. I believe you.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just admitted to being Lelik. Aren't you going to do something about this?
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen this moment to come forward and reveal your identity?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lelik. And that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this crime.
Despite all the accusations,
It's
she made
you,
the
you-
smart choice. A remarkable
you.
display of rational thinking under pressure.
I'm sure it's him.
Clearly, Odette's talent extends far beyond the art of dance.
He saw since the beginning.
So far ahead. Ugh, why do I always feel like I'm one step behind her in everything?
It's fine.
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority right now. Let's put the name Lelik and all related incidents aside until further notice. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect. I assume you have no quarrel with that, Miss Odette?
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around the clock. I have no objections.
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the hook for now. But don't think you're forgiven for breaking into my house and threatening me. Just wait till we get out of here, Lelik. We'll settle the score then.
Don't seem to care. He's like, yeah, fuck off. Uh-oh. That window gonna break.
Good work, Lelik guard team. And Lelik too. Here, have some hot water.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits, so now I've been told I have to guard Lelik with him.
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my bodyguards.
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed, we must keep our guard up against them also.
Don't worry, Tonya. We'll get through this. Once the snow stops, the officials will step in. The investigation will get easier, and then we'll be safe.
I hope she won't die.
Once the snow stops,
If Tonya
won't everyone
die,
just leave?
child is lost.
You're gonna miss us, huh? Well, some of us work at the theater, so
If she
we'll
dies,
still be here. I'll even give you a special backstage
you know,
pass.
that's a good thing they should do that. You know, they should make Tonya die. And make Child became different because of this. Child became crazy. I don't think it would happen, but
Miss Vodoyanitsa?
not after we just meet her.
Awesome! You've made a fan for life.
Aw, you're so cute, Tonya. All right, let's
They look
swear
like
to
the
it.
same age.
I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never change your mind about being my fan.
Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like that.
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodoyanitsa?
Hey, mind your own business.
I really like when Anitya. I just feel like when she's singing, her mic is like going on or something.
Don't be nervous, Miss Wateramp. Everyone's here. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Miss Wateramp.
Excuse me? Do I look nervous? Don't be ridiculous.
Hmm? No. You sound nervous, lass.
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but still... How come you understand our primary mode of expression?
Water
Primary
imp?
mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before. Do enlighten me, Vodyanitsa.
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions to each other by singing, rather than facial expressions.
So she's an imp.
The emotions we convey through song
Okay.
take precedence over our facial expressions. So, we think of it as our primary mode of expression.
He's a
I'm
mercenary.
impressed, Shram. I didn't take you for a man of culture, but you're clearly rather learned.
I mean, he's a mercenary.
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, this mode of expression can usually only be understood by other water imps. It's not a simple case of a song sounding happy or sad. And yet, you're clearly human, Mr. Shram.
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a... very close friend who's a water imp. A delightful lady. But keep that a secret.
Yeah.
Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it, I noticed I could understand her expressions.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have a water imp friend is even more surprising. I'd better watch what I'm singing when I'm around you from now on.
Hey, what are you implying? You're not secretly insulting the audience in your songs, are you?
Oh, of course
Heavens,
not.
why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late.
I hope Tony
We
I
should
gon-
discuss our
won't
sleeping
die.
arrangements for tonight.
But then again, that
To
would be
guard
a
against
good,
the killer,
a
someone
good
needs to
plot.
keep watch.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight. It will be safer if we all stay together.
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik, I'm quite sure we won't have any trouble.
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but two of us must be awake at any given time.
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the night watch while also keeping
I
an eye
don't
on
trust
Lelik.
you.
Meanwhile, the rule of
I
taking
don't
shifts
trust
in
him.
pairs resolves the other issue. Namely that we can't necessarily trust the Traveler or Valeri either. I expect that plan took you quite some time to come up with, didn't it?
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a similar approach. Although the scenario there involves guarding prisoners overnight during field operations. That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect towards you personally, Miss Odette. In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for military agents.
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest. Good night.
No, the black mist again.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap. If you start to feel sleepy, wake me up anytime.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night watch. I should wake her up.
The black mist.
I came here to get information from her in the first place. Maybe I should think about what questions I want to ask before she wakes up.
Is she really sleeping on stage?
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running haywire. Plus, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. Let's take this chance to clear the air, shall we?
Some Rosaline story.
I just had a simple question for you, really. It's,
About Rosaline.
Rosaline. In her final moments, did she have any last words or anything?
I wanted to... In my head, I had this song in my head. I was like, okay, that would be cool if the song playing. And what happened? It's playing.
I see.
Da-na-na-na.
Well, that was all. I have no other questions. No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss. And yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person, the fact remains that I am indebted to her. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline were on pretty good terms. Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it's any huge secret to me, though. When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. I trained under Rosaline.
Oh.
It was extremely grueling. And it didn't exactly come naturally to
Oh,
me.
we gonna seek
All I
Rosaline?
could do was try to ignore the biting cold and practice. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure to live up to her expectations, to be worthy of the fair lady's reputation. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain,
Oh, we don't see
and
her.
fatigue. And most nights,
I can't wait to
struggled to
go
fall
see her too, by the way.
after enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the sensation of pain. I suppose that was the cost of survival. Surely, any child who had to experience that would grow to hate her lot in life, don't you think? So, I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet. Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. One day, I will leave.
And that's what you want
I
to
think
do.
she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. She knew my heart wasn't in it. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I knew she was there to catch me red-handed. I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had the chance. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training. Instead, she fell silent for a moment, and then left.
We're gonna know more about Rosaline,
She
I
never
think.
interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either. Not even once. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night.
Oh, yeah.
On her face.
Because she was a flaming ice. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's why it's fire and ice.
Sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. A symbol of her favor, yes. But also her way of keeping an eye on people.
Yeah, but now she's
She
dead.
knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. Trust her to make even a mark.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James.
Sorry, it didn't work.
Rocket blast off at the speed of
I don't
light.
know why.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
That's right.
Team Rockets, rockets. Talking trouble, walking trouble, double trouble, big trouble's gonna follow. Team Rockets, rockets. Talking trouble, walking trouble, double trouble, big trouble's gonna follow you. We're gonna capture Pikachu. Make it double.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it
I think
double.
that's nice enough.
Shame that we couldn't settle our differences before the end.
No, it wasn't. It's supposed to be the song of Team Rocket, but I guess it didn't work out.
she did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? No, she didn't. I didn't even find out that she'd gone to Mondstadt until a while after she'd left. Wait, in that case... Okay, I will.
Well, where is
Thanks for letting me
Arakino?
know.
There's
I want to
something
see her.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect that Paimon's mystery illness is being caused by the energy research behind Project Stuzha.
What can you
Paimon's
tell
very
us?
important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this. I figured that since you're Lelek, you might know something about all this.
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment is to create a weapon for the final battle.
The final battle. I wonder what kind of final battle they talk about. Yeah. The battle against the Infinity Principle. That's what is happening. The final battle.
The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy.
They're about to create a weapon to kill the gods. So that's what Project Stuzha is. Using enough energy to create a weapon. They can destroy a god.
Yes. The weapons
That's why they
development and
wanted
all the related
Colombina.
experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is located deep within the Armory Palace.
What if the weapon is Paimon? I wonder.
I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell,
Because
though.
Paimon is linked
The
to it.
best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go there in person.
I think Paimon is the weapon.
Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit.
She's an IT god weapon.
And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rosaline. I want to do you a favor in return. It's that simple.
The final battle. Oh god. He's he's listening everything. I think he's listening everything. Are we about to get the reveal of Paimon? Finally tonight.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
Oops. Let's act
I
normal.
thought you were sleeping.
I think he didn't.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments.
Ah, my
It's vital
doll.
to staying alert and energized. Why? Is something wrong?
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Not sure.
Thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now. It's your turn to get some sleep.
Sure.
Oh no, we're gonna get the weird black mist thing again. I don't even think I would be able to finish the
This is our second night here.
quest tonight. It's
but
really a long
at least
quest.
I found out a little more about Paimon's condition. I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple of days. Huh. Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
You've been watched.
Seriously? Is this payback for when I stared at her earlier? But I thought she was asleep.
Why are you staring at me?
Never mind. I'd better try and get some sleep myself.
Oh, not that again. Oh, I don't even understand what that is.
Hey, what are you spacing
Oh
out
no.
for? Are you reaching your limit too?
Okay, they're the next two murder.
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since...
They're about to die.
Ever since we noticed that... that thing above our heads. What was it called again?
Mitsuya is not there.
Star key? Or key star?
Oh, it's not a black mist
Anyway,
this time.
the person who named it was swallowed by the black mist.
Oh no, okay.
Whatever it's called, ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up and up, hoping that as long as we reach it, we can find a way out of this place.
They're gonna die.
But it seems like no matter how far we walk,
Yeah,
we
me
never get
too.
any closer.
Especially the way sleep
Well,
was sleeping.
We've come this far. You never know. Maybe we're almost there? Come on, enough moping. Let's go. The black mist is catching up.
I don't understand what's going on. I'm still confused about this place. Wait, they have weapon? Okay.
We got our
monsters.
What the hell?
Not again! I lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
We're killing furries. We're killing furries. You know, I didn't expect to fight animal humanoid in Genshin Impact. Never thought would be a thing. Sorry. The hell? What the hell? What that kind of space we are? The hell?
You wanna fight? Let's go.
What kind of enemy is this?
What the? What the?
What the? What the? What the?
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
They're gonna give up and die in real life. Wait, is that a rabbit?
Are you hurt, Coolish?
They would give up.
No. I'm fine. It's just... Suddenly I...
No, don't give up. You're gonna die.
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago. Sometimes it feels like there's hope where there shouldn't be.
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not sure it's real at all. It may just be a collective illusion. Otherwise,
like a
why
dream.
would it always be out of reach?
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and encourage us to keep going, aren't you?
No, it's because we don't want you to die.
Thank you, friend. But enough is enough. Please don't give me any more false hope. Hope is poison in this place. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that. I've given up, but...
Oh no.
I wish you the best. May there come a day that you catch up to the star and leave this godforsaken place.
And I'm gonna walk up and they be dead.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
It's a dream. Oh, that?
Congratulations. You're the first person to make it here.
Wait.
I'm the star's envoy.
Wait, what the
black
fuck?
mist has stopped rising, Its hunger is satisfied for now, having devoured your two companions.
Huh?
This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue. What do you mean, leave? The star represents the starting point. It's the waypoint for the beginning.
I don't understand anything.
Congratulations on reaching the starting point.
This place is so
Once
confused,
you
man.
are ready, we will head out and walk upwards. I will be right by your side the whole way. Huh? What's wrong? Hey, don't give up before the journey's even begun.
What the fuck is... We back to reality. And two people are dead.
Rampana! Rampana!
He's dead.
Is that Vodyanitsa's voice? What happened?
The two people that gave up are dead.
Wake up! Please wake up!
This clue thing is gonna be... pretty scary. When you play a clue...
The situation
I
is
really like this.
identical
It's
to
like we're
that of
playing
the
a
two
clue game.
casualties yesterday. We cannot
Like we're
ascertain
playing
the cause
Clue.
of death.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a relevant variable.
Rampana. Coolish.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target. So I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard the Traveler and Lelik chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during the night.
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up,
Oh.
so I was concentrating hard.
Who is the murderer?
I hardly slept at all.
Tonya needs to not die, by the
I'm
way.
sure I would have noticed.
If Tonya died, Chad will become crazy mad about me.
Then
Gonna kill everyone.
possibly be causing this? Once was bad enough. I can't believe it happened again. I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that one day they'd... And on the stage of all places...
Vodyanitsa.
4 victims in just 2 days, and we still don't have a single lead.
The Black Mist, you don't remember?
We need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above all, keep Tonya safe. I'd never be able to look Child in the eye again otherwise.
Yeah, I can understand. Oh.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked. Still no sign of anyone outside either.
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. The Night Watch was a useless endeavor from the start. Lelik must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be detected on the corpse.
Oh, come on, we watch her all night. Idiot.
Here we go again.
Using Lelek again. I understand.
I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for revealing her identity the real story?
There is no
Well,
sign of
Now I have
poison.
my answer. It most certainly was not. She's been playing us for fools.
There we
You get
go
off on this,
again.
don't you? Revealing your identity, only to carry on with your killing spree?
Oh, come on.
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you?
That's enough. Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelik might have had a motive then, but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What reason would she
Thank you,
have to murder
Saribot.
them? Let me guess. Just to scare you?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think.
Oh, God.
I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it takes to kill another person? Not many, I'd wager. Lelik is
Everyone
well known
here.
to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed her identity. How could it be any more obvious?
We watched
Everything
her all
you've
night.
said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead. You need to back up your claims with some evidence.
How can you defend her, officer?
He
What
watched
did
her
she
all
say to
night.
you while you were on night watch? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You military types are always colluding with criminals to target the rich.
Oh, my. Can't we just knock him off?
All so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. The Fatui, the Druzhna, and the Rokot. Thugs, the lot of you.
Hey, this guy become crazy.
Don't you dare.
Sir, but you were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Coolish. Then we woke up in the morning and he's... Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
That's what the person wants.
Little girl.
That's what the person wants.
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed-up, pig-headed windbag who doesn't have a clue what he's talking about, he's still one of the victims here, isn't he?
Quite. I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right, Miss Tonya. I ought not prevent him from speaking his mind. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down a little now. We may resume our discussion.
I don't think there's any need for that.
I think you should
What
go
is there
first.
to discuss? Nothing about this situation is normal.
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brainiac here, right? Come on, clue us in.
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far concern things from outside the theater. Miss Odette's alter ego, the threats Mr. Chuganov received. But then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely nothing to go on whatsoever. That's highly unusual. Even with the most careful killers, there's always some evidence left behind.
So what are you suggesting?
I think the
I
killer
this
is
could be
maybe
a
soon off.
supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Correct me if
You
I'm
mean no
wrong,
one is a
but
killer?
Aren't you supposed to be a scientist? That doesn't sound like a conclusion someone like you is supposed to make.
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defies all known scientific explanations, I don't mind shifting my curiosity toward the paranormal instead.
Is that your scarf is
Now that you
paranormal?
mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater, I heard rumors about this place being haunted.
Rosalind Ghost. Rosalind Ghost. The Black Mist.
I think I heard the same thing. But I mean, they're only rumors, right? We've worked here for years. Surely we would have noticed any spooky goings-on by now.
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted
Interesting.
theater? If Paimon were here, she'd probably be hiding behind me in fear right now.
Why don't we take this opportunity to
I
look
began
for
to miss
clues again
Paimon.
with a more open mind?
By the way.
Maybe a different perspective will help us see something different.
Very well. Whether it's
No.
criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply. Everyone needs
I don't
to
think you're
tread
gonna have my
carefully.
repo call out
I'll move the
tomorrow.
bodies into the same room for now.
Oh. Yeah. I believe it's him. So... Yeah, anyway, I think we now have to continue the quest tomorrow. I don't have time to finish all this. So there won't be any repo.
Valeri, come take a look at this. You too, traveler.
What is it?
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Kulish was the main person to use it. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on.
Strange.
Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
Yes. The number of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook. Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Unlikely. Kulish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his control.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry. I assume there's no way we can check them again.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends, so we collect the tickets at the point of entry.
Yeah.
Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is significant somehow.
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
Maybe. But what could that be, a ghost? I don't have a clue.
Tonya? Did you find anything?
Not yet. Still looking. So... Are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal?
It's not likely.
I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything, so I guess it should be fine. Alright, let's read it together.
You once told me I will understand someday. But even now, I still don't. I don't believe anyone should be forced to abandon their homeland because of a change in power. You never considered the feeling of us. Water Imp novel. That was Tsaritsa journal. Every inch of this land reflects memories of my childhood. If I close my eyes, I can still hear everyone's song echoing everywhere. I will not forgive those who drove us away. And I miss you very much, Mother. I often find myself missing that dress, the taste of the heavy bed curtain, and the first ray sunlight that would stream into the minor each morning. But it's alright now. If I narrow my eyes just a little, the light seeping through a crack backstage is just like the one in our manor. I know that life is gone forever, and I can miss it all I want. But to feel that what I have here now is no less than what I lost. The fact that the skull set designed by the prop master. The many fans who come out this way just to see me. And the quiet dancing girl who doesn't talk much or that. These are all mine. I won't lose any of it again. Never. Absolutely never. I joined a recurrent Kakaball organization. I can tell you its name. Yeah, it was an it's a note. Whatever that great figure intended to do this time, there should always be someone looking out for the misfortune of ordinary people. That's what our organization exists for. Even now I still don't understand her. Why is that those in power always seem this way? They clearly have the ability to bring greater happiness. Some say she has her own difficulty. What could possibly trouble someone so mighty and important? Tsaritsa. Never mind, I should just focus on what I can do. I'll hear about the organization sooner or later. Its name is... never mind. You mystery for now.
Huh. This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing, surely.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like I just read someone's secret diary by accident. It sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? I don't understand. Why put this stuff in a notebook instead of mailing it in a letter?
Because her water imp parents belonged to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
We're sorry.
It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when everyone's scouring the place for clues. Alright, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
Well, that's what happened when you leave the notebook in front of everyone. Oh well. Guys, never forget your diary in a room. No. Come here.
Ah, Traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be well, an investigation report. And the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting we heard about earlier.
The commission is clearly not a simple period case. A far more mysterious instinct civilization. The creation of ancient god. A power from beyond this world. The possibility leave ample room for speculation. The surface does not imply I believe the share of our existence nature. The line itself serves use. Powerful ability to either devour or guide soul. Wasn't the abyss though? Only body of the disease was separated. Oh, that could what happened. The blackness is the ley line, and people are dead because their soul was drawn into the ley line. Evidence showed that the connection between the theater area and the ley line had been obstructed. Oh. Partially, not completely severed. Still, this had granted certain soul unwilling to return to the ley line an opportunity. If the resistance is strong enough, they may even linger within the theater indefinitely. In theory, however, these souls within the theater are incapable of influencing the physical world until now. Only under extremely rare circumstances can they produce phenomena observable to the human eyes. They can be considered harmless. The assessment may be covered in advance. The theater management. But for me, the investigation will end there. Knowing the reason why the ley line had been obstructed is the true focus of this inquiry. After consulting multiple sources, most reliable hypotheses about present appear to be The existence of an angel civilization. Early attempt at ley line renovation. I silly then.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. Huh. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me. Was the
theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. But it doesn't look like anyone ever looked at the report.
But why acting now?
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater's business. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines. Is there any chance this is the key to finally making some progress with the murder cases?
ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. And while it certainly offers an explanation for the ghosts, it's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two murder cases.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization, ley line renovation?
Yeah.
My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse.
I know an angel, but...
A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
That's sus. Death is near. Ronava, right?
How unnerving. It was tucked inside the report, so it must be a note left by the author. Death is near.
Ronava
Is that supposed to be what's going on here? With us in the theater? But if so, how did the author
But then, why Ronava would do
Could it
that?
predict the future somehow?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world. But the note seems to be warning of potential danger. The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? The various ways we could interpret this keyword lead in completely different directions. Let's pause our analysis here for now. I think we need more information.
What can I use that thumbnail in there?
If we take all this together, it's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
Oh, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination. And perhaps it's because I'm still viewing this through the lens of a typical murder investigation. But still, I'm struggling to be persuaded by your theory.
Does it really sound that far-fetched? Alright, well, let's treat that as speculation for now. I do agree with what you've said, so let's go with your idea for now.
Good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to reconvene. Let's get the others. So,
I really like
that's
this
about
part.
everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the log.
Remind me a lot of
I believe
Fontaine,
the
by the
extra
way.
person among us is most likely the killer.
But without
If the
Paimon.
killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past the ticket inspection. They then blended in with the group and waited for an opportunity to strike.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers. They love playing cryptic mind games.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
I'm not sure.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Could it really be that simple?
No, it's not.
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have a ticket.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
I most certainly did not degrade myself in such a way.
You did.
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket checked? Guess it was naive of me to expect them to just admit to it.
Especially after the unprompted Lelik reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be unfathomable.
You don't really need to. I feel like I'm back in Fontaine, man. That could be him.
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one can... Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
They put it...
Me?
The thing of
Why am I being
supernatural.
singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious, more that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing something like sneaking to the theater without a ticket.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be. Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression. Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya.
Yeah, because they got kicked out.
Since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about your friend? There's a good chance I actually know her. And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little better.
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy. It's revolting.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I'll admit it. That water imp friend of mine, the truth is, we're dating. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get so lucky.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal her name, that's all. You know how it is. These are delicate times. Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her a hard time.
And so...
Really? Wait, no. That can't be.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking about?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
He's from the past.
Delicate times? Factions?
Yes? You know, the Civil War? Last time I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's throats.
It's been like 100 years ago. It's not for our time.
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just taken the throne and was consolidating her reign.
During the Barret Tsar reign. The war is over, man. Oh god. He's an anomaly.
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
What's going on here? Is Shram from the past?
Seeing that way.
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
Yep. Theater duty log that's in about the person.
The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Some souls can even wander this place forever. Mr. Shram's statement proves he's from hundreds of years ago. And according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater. For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to the ley line
Why'd that
issues
happen?
has joined our group.
And what
and
does that have to
blended
do with
in.
the old story though?
That
Of
must be the
Snezhnaya.
immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present.
That don't explain the murder though.
Since we discovered that Mr. Shram is from the past, it seems we need to broaden our assessment of this incident beyond the bounds of common sense.
God give me so much fun thing nostalgia.
The death of those victims is an irrefutable fact. It is the outcome of whatever's going on here. What we need... The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely
Monova.
symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Death is near. Huh. That must mean that there's a dead person.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased, people who died a long time ago.
Someone who died a long time ago.
Oh, our
In
father.
short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah, even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the theater can't affect reality, right? They're harmless.
Then what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines themselves? The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to
Black
engulf
mist.
souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked in.
Huh. Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake? Or intentionally taking other souls to compensate?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls were devoured by the ley lines, it does make
Does
some
that mean
sense.
instead of devouring Shram, because some soul cannot go there, the ley line devour other being, other people
Does seem to
satisfy itself.
explain a lot of the things we
Like a
couldn't make
vampire,
sense of.
basically.
Does that mean it's true?
Except there's no concrete evidence. Mitya is relying on a lot of logical leaps. Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
Alright, so how could Shram not know that he's dead? Seems a little unlikely that he hasn't noticed anything unusual even after several days interacting with us.
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or reason for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... it's all coming back to me. I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death, so I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy to be together. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out, performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them, so I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me a traitor to humanity. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy a chance to escape, no matter how many people stood in my way. I had to, both as their bodyguard and out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
It's just... even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. How could I be dead? I'm sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
How can you punish your ghost?
But, Mr. Shram...
He cannot punish you.
I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. You said I've been wandering the theater for centuries, right?
Right?
I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air. Out there, I mean. I'll leave this place and take all this death with me. Go out on my own terms.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
He's dead already.
Good, sir. We both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago. One way or another, this has to end. Unless you're saying this goes against another one of your military principles somehow.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this time.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing. Miss Waterimp. My lover. Her name was Litia. Litia Ozarova. Do you know what happened to her?
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened to me, right? As long as she went on to be happy, that's all that matters. Besides,
And rest
I'm
in
dead.
peace now.
My soul's been wandering around here for so long because I was worried about her. But now, I can go without regret.
Oh, she's alive.
There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps We'll meet again in the next life.
But what does this have to do with the main story, though? Like, Simon, maybe link that run over.
Take care, my man.
But is the
I know
song gonna
Mr. Shram is
disappear?
already dead, but I still feel so sad.
Death is cruel. No matter how we might try to make sense of it.
Yeah, but it don't seem to be
So-
over.
Was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then? I was only little, so I don't remember much. It's
How old
terrible
you
to
are?
think that so many innocent people had their lives turned upside down. Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae
And
since.
Tsaritsa is there.
Things have been fairly harmonious for the past
That's
few
why you
centuries.
see that Tsaritsa is not that
So-
bad.
The Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city?
Yep.
She offered herself up to be hated in exchange for peace.
Yep.
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned if mortals hate her or not.
No, she don't
And
care.
besides, there are very few who truly do.
All this time, I had no idea.
See, the
All right.
Tsaritsa is not that
If
bad.
Mitya's theory is correct, then I think we can consider this matter settled. Let's all take a break.
I don't think it is. Something
Ugh,
wrong with that, though.
If only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
God. This is a long quest. Guys, I will need to stop there. But I have to continue it tomorrow. The story is not done. Oh my god. And the only thing I did today is the story. God, it's a long, at least 7 hours. Where is my room?
Looks like now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops. I still can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole time. What a strange turn of events.
Knock knock. Hmm? Knock knock.
What is it?
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik. Thanks.
Okay.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help with?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from the start. But when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. So you kept it to yourself, right? Yes.
Yes.
I'm extremely grateful for that.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened to the Senora against me, so I should thank you for that as well.
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar to the one you were in when you helped conceal my identity. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice.
What's the situation?
It's about Mitya. Before
What is
all
it?
of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
Wait, what? But he's a new character. Are you saying we're gonna play a dead character?
As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuzha. Well,
When I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuzha was Mitya, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing
Yeah,
my
but
identity.
he's not a ghost from the theater, though.
So I
He
decided
was
to
in the city.
infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective. Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved, but I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead. I checked his breathing and his pulse. He had no vital signs whatsoever. I'm certain of that. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuzha activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made myself scarce.
But why Valerie would check on him then?
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead.
Maybe he never died.
But then, the murders started happening and things got so complicated that it wasn't really at the front of my mind. That is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out. Just like when everyone was suspecting Lelek.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Shram was a ghost. And we knew there was only one extra person. So we thought he had to be the one.
But now it seems like there's another candidate.
Yeah, but he can wander around
I understand
town.
why you kept it to yourself. There was so much
But explain
information
the
being
car,
thrown
the
around
car.
during that discussion. Bringing up Mitya would have just introduced
But then
more
again, Valerie
confusion.
always...
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago. Sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That definitely would have been after you found him dead. He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodyanitsa, trying to avoid Valeri.
Yeah.
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh.
Maybe there is clone of him.
All I can say is, I know what I saw.
Maybe there is a
Here's
clone.
a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But
Maybe there was a
Mitya's
clone of
death
him.
happened inside the Armory Palace. The
That's why
ley
we're
line
gonna
issue
go
affecting
next.
the theater shouldn't reach that far.
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching for.
I think the chances of it being him are very low.
No.
Surely he can't have died for real in the Armory Palace. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right. Do you think we need to disclose this to the others?
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet?
Fuck. Let me guess,
Where
guys.
do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
It's Project Stuzha. It's a weapon against one of our death herself. That means they try to bring back people from the dead. That will work. He may be dead, but he turned back. They brought him back to death because it's a way to confront one of our. If people cannot die and turn back to life, well, Ronova have a weakness. That means it's just seeing out the Tsaritsa to be immortal.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodyanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
At least it's not Kenrian. Okay guys, I really need to go. So we're gonna end this there. But we're gonna have the mystery solved tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have time. Fuck. I wanted to finish that chapter. Okay, I have 10 minutes. I'm fine.
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected to that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself. We just need to wait for her triumphant return.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die? I'm wondering about Shram. Oh, maybe we should have given him a coat before he went out there.
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure the storm will embrace him.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss him, I think. It's not like we can blame him for Rampana and Kulish's deaths. Thinking back on it, we barely made it out alive ourselves. Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their families?
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least you know how to return a favor.
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Duh, bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning. I didn't think I had many admirers here, so...
Oh, no need to thank me. I said some bad stuff about you too.
I've been too embarrassed to admit it, but you remind me a lot of my daughter. So kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then she's always on my side, especially when she was little. Every time I took her out... All right, easy now. How long have you had that cough, Tonya?
I don't know.
It's not fine.
It's probably been a while.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me. I'll feel much better once I drink that.
I see.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight.
We need to save her,
now
man.
that the deceased has left our midst, there shouldn't be any more incidents.
Not sure about that.
However, out of an abundance of caution,
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now. After all the tension of the past few days, everyone else should just focus on getting a good night's sleep.
Okay, I really need to go. It's not the end.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected.
So weird, no Paimon, man.
Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself nightmares.
This again. Oh.
She's awake. She's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Mr. Door?
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but when it comes to taking down monsters, that man doesn't hold back.
Mr. Door.
Curses! The Black Mist is catching up to us. We need to keep going. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm
Mr. Door, monster!
Looking for trouble.
But he wasn't sleeping though. Oh, can I play him?
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Yes, you boy.
What the?
So we're doing this the hard way.
Oh, remarkable work, Mr. Door. Oh, if I had your muscles, I'd do the same.
Mr. Door.
Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
I won't have time, man.
Impossible.
Goodness. I'm so exhausted. And the black mist is still rising. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist?
Now I saw.
No! They're gaining on us! Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second! Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it. This is my door.
What? You mean you're going to stay here?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
He's a door.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long. You must make haste.
But... Oh, you're right. Let's...
Mr.
The black
Door.
mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door. I didn't just imagine all that, did I? Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I... Oh, okay, good. There's no way we both hallucinated the same thing, hmm? Getting sleepy? Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go ahead. Let's,
No, Valerie cannot be there. He was awake too.
What time is it? Is it morning? Oh, I guess everyone's still asleep. These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri's keeping watch though, so he's probably the only one awake.
He cannot be
Valeri?
dead. He's not dead. He will turn. Are we gonna fix this? He's gonna go back to life. There's no way they kill the character.
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake.
No, he cannot be dead. No, he's a character.
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death.
But he was a playable character.
I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? Now you can rest in peace.
What the fuck?
But for me, life will be all the duller for not having to run away from you, my friend.
Yeah, he won't come back to life because of like him, Project Suja.
How's Tonya? I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still...
That means Valeri was the only one who died last night.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch,
Mr.
it would
Door.
have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this time, not 2.
no similar cases have ever been.
Oh.
But Mr. Shram was already.
No.
Can a death at night even be? After the deceased Shram left, there was one less victim left. It's a reasonable conclusion, considering the only variable that changed. Oh. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly.
I need to go.
We identified Mr. Shram, and the night after he left, the death
I
toll
should have
dropped
started
from
this.
2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm.
Because
But
the
being
other
one
person
short isn't nearly
managed
as unusual.
to get up
Someone
the
could have left in
stair.
the middle of the show, or made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I should have brought it up right away.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned, but I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Shram.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
He's dead?
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly
No.
point a finger at anyone you want.
Child won't have...
You're in the hot seat, and all
Knew
of a
it's to
sudden
stay
you want to
alive.
divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing else. Could that mean...
Maybe she's not child,
I'm
but...
just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she?
Oh, really? You're telling...
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically.
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely... Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time?
No problem.
I should have started. Yeah, I need to go, guys.
No matter
I think
how
I'll need
hard
to
I
end the
try,
game
I just can't
abruptly.
remember anything about dying. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss.
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiments. You thought they were just under too much stress
Yeah,
or
I need
something.
to...
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia. Some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of your...
Yeah.
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
You mean being silently assassinated? or dying in your sleep. Situations like that.
The researcher's amnesia. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time. All right.
Oh, leave! Hey, wait a minute! Aren't you rushing?
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems...
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. But then, my train of thought suddenly... I can't remember it now at all. And I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity.
There's something going on with the ley line.
Likelihood of me being the deceased,
does it not? Yeah.
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased.
More and more linked to Nova.
As a scientist, please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then to leave the theater will be a relief for me. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway. Who's to say I won't
Nietzsche's right. This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after
I
experiment
like this
in an
guy.
attempt to obtain the truth? With this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia,
I need to go
we've been
now.
paralyzed by not knowing and powerless to do anything about it. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just...
Okay. Too much shipping. Okay, guys, I'm stopping there. So we're gonna finish this tomorrow. I don't have people collab, so I never thought that quest was gonna be that long. But it is what it is. So I'm coming back tomorrow as we continue this part 3. So thank you all for watching, and see you tomorrow night. Bandwagons offline.